Father, come on in.
I saw Jim's car leaving a little while ago. Thought I'd stop by and talk for a few moments, if I'm not keeping you from something.
Well, I was just on my way to the office, but that can wait. I'm glad to see you.
You still look like a radiant bride, so happy. Which makes me happy, you know that.
Yes, I do. Thank you. I love you for it.
To see my children and grandchildren happy was the only thing I ever really wanted in this world.
Father, you don't have to explain.
Yes, I do. You see, sometimes in my drive to secure a happy future for those I love most, I bring about the opposite effect and wind up driving them away from me. I never realized the damage that too much love could do.
Oh, I don't think you can ever give too much love. Maybe too much protection.
Maybe I didn't differentiate between them very well. And now the point of communication with Tricia has been passed. Finally, I'm afraid.
Why? Father, I don't know the details of what happened, but I do know that it's never too late to bring a family together again.
Gwyneth and I conspired to hurt Tricia. We didn't do it for that purpose, to the contrary, but Shayna, the bare truth is that I'm responsible for ruining my granddaughter's life.
Tricia's going through a rough time now, Father, but she's young. But ruined is an awfully strong word.
She's living in a world she doesn't understand, surrounded by gamblers, drunkards, con artists, and lowest of all, that Nick Donato's.
Well, why is she still there?
One can only speculate. Pride, perhaps. Coercion, both. But the worst feeling of all is I see what a decent, honest young man Steve Sawalski has become. And then I look at Nick Donato's. I was so wrong.
Father, don't give up.
I've lost my granddaughter for good, Shayna. And I don't have anyone to blame but myself.
So don't be a stranger now, okay?
Still don't get the picture, do you, Nick?
Yeah, I know. You like to go it alone, but we just got too much history for that. What I'm saying is I'm here for you, okay?
Right.
And when you decide you need a friend, just...
I'll know who not to call. Things have changed for me, Nick. That life is over for me. You can have it.
Hi. What was he doing here again?
I should be asking you that. You work nights, remember?
Oh, of course. It's just that I lost an earring, and it's very precious to me. I was wondering, maybe it might have been turned in up here?
Check with Jenny downstairs.
I did, but no luck. Is Tricia around by any chance? Maybe she picked it up.
She's in the apartment.
I won't bother you another minute. Bye.
Then I had Harry take me over to the Aldens. But the whole way over there, I knew it was too late. And I was right. Tricia's mother told him everything. He knows the whole story now.
Even that you didn't want to go along with him?
All that matters is that I did.
Because you love Steve. Mr. Alden is so powerful. Who could say no to him?
Buddy, none of that counts.
You know that for sure?
The only thing Steve will care about is that I was the one who fixed it so Mr. Alden could make his little deal with Tricia.
Well, he's going to understand, Steve. I know Steve still loves
Lottie,
you.
I should have listened to you. I should have told him everything myself. Oh, honey, but I was afraid of losing him. And now I have. I love Steve so much.
I know that, Steve. That's why you can't give up now. There's some way the two of you are going to work through this.
It's too late. Lottie, you're the one who said that a marriage built on lies is no marriage at all. And you're right.
Now, Cisa, don't think like that.
He must hate me. And I don't blame him, but...
Lottie, I gotta talk to Cecil alone.
This afternoon, All My Children's Michael Knight is out to find the dealers before they find the kids. High School Narc on the ABC After School Special. Friday. Pray when the alien next.
Hey, Jim, I don't know how Sawalski's kept this business running along as he has. Hardly ever shows up.
Steve's a hard worker.
Huh? You couldn't prove it by me. In fact, I think that his little lady be belly aching. She home, is she?
How should I know?
Well, you was just over at her place, weren't you? What's the big idea you just running off like that anyways? Huh?
Nothing to do with you, Eben.
I was just asking.
And I am telling you, it's nothing to do
I
with
got
you.
a great deal of concern for your welfare, girl.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
Oh, come on now. I always took good care of you, didn't I? I'm ready to pick up where I left off, too, little girl. That is, if you let me.
If that's what I wanted, Eben, I'd have stayed with you. Ain't you got some work to do? Because I know I have.
Why am I torturing myself like this? Who is it?
Tricia?
Abe, if you're looking for Nick, he's probably downstairs.
Yeah, I know. I saw him. I just wanted to come by and say hi. Is there anything I can do?
Do?
Sweetie, I know the whole story. I mean, the whole thing with your family making you break up with Steve. Oh, you poor lost little lamb.
Steve, where have you been? I've been worried about you.
You knew what was going on from the start, and you didn't tell me. Why did you lie to me?
If you must go catting around, least you could do is get yourself a real man.
What do you want, Eben?
Well, just stopped by a little while ago. Yes, sir, all gussied up in that fancy European suit. I offered the boy my hand, but he snubbed me. Oh, that's another thing. When you and him go out together, don't you feel mighty odd? Whole family be watching you, be laughing at you behind your back. And one other thing about that.
I got me a customer.
This is important.
No, it ain't
This is
important. I ain't listening.
Hey. Oh. Did you get my message?
What?
Lunch.
Oh, yeah, you know, as a matter of fact, Eben was just telling me how happy he would be to watch the pumps for me. Now, wasn't you? I'm just going to take these off. I'll be right out.
All righty. You don't mind looking after things while I take Lottie out?
Mind? I should say not, sir. No, you take her out to a nice big lunch at one of them fancy restaurants that I'm sure you know. And then don't forget to take plenty of folding cash and plastic. As I recollect, Lottie can eat a man out of house and home, which is okay by me, you understand? I always did love a woman with a hearty appetite.
Oh, Tricia, what they put you through. Those people are capable of anything. I know from experience.
People.
The Aldens, of course. Oh, believe me, Curtis's mother was a major factor in our breakup, not to mention your...
Ava, I'm an Alden, too.
You mean you were? As I understand it, that's...
Does the whole world know about this?
I'm sorry, I guess I just assumed you'd want to talk about it. It's just like them objecting to Steve. They're such snobs.
I don't want to talk about it because it's none of your business.
Trish, I care about you. You were my sister-in-law. Steve's my cousin. I was rooting for you two when you ran away. I always felt you belonged together.
Did you?
Yes. And, well, now that everything's out in the open, I guess what my real question is do you think you and Steve will be getting back together?
No.
Really?
He's a married man. Very happily married man, as I understand.
Well, you understand wrong. I mean, that may have been true in the beginning, but after what's happened the last few days,
What's happened? What are you talking about?
All right, I'm waiting.
Steve, I don't know what they told you, but it isn't the way it looks.
All right, let me tell you what I know, and you tell me where I got it wrong. Okay. Cabot Alden forces Tricia to break off with me. Says if she doesn't, he'll see to it that I end up back in prison, right?
Right.
But to do this, he's got to let you in on it. Convince you to go along. Because after all, it's your testimony that sent me up the river in the first place. Okay so far?
I didn't want to. I told Mr. Alden that he was being cruel and unfair.
Oh, but you were in on it from the beginning. But you couldn't let me in on it. Because you wanted me for yourself. Oh, gee, I guess I should be flattered. But I gotta tell you, that was the lowest, cruelest thing.
No!
What do you mean, no? And you really pulled it off, didn't you? You got me to marry you. But let me tell you, every time you said you loved me, every time you touched me, every time we made love, it was a lie because you knew.
No, it's true. I do love you. I love you more than anything in the whole world. Don't you see? That's why I did it. I did it for you, Steve. I did it for you.
Welcome to Hillshire Farm, where great taste is always at home.
Stuff's probably hit the fan by now.
Well, we're all to blame. I know I was part of it.
Come on.
No, I knew what Grandfather was up to pretty early in the game, and I kept my mouth shut. I should have gotten off my can and
you
done
were
something
on
about it.
Trisha's side. Now, you told me yourself that you went with her to that hideaway that she was supposed to meet Steve at, and that you waited with her that night.
Well, it was too late. That was the night Steve married Cecilia.
I told her she should have been straight with Steve right from the start. I mean, she loves that man, Curtis. She is so crazy in love with him. And if he has any feelings for her at all, well, I think he still loves her. I mean, he treats her real gentle and nice and kind. And Lord knows she has been so good to him.
Is that enough? After what she did to him?
I sure hope so. Otherwise,
What?
Steve's her whole life, Curtis. I don't know what she'd do if he left her. I'm telling you, the way that people mess themselves up and the people that they say that they love.
Well, by not being up front. Not telling the truth. You're absolutely right. You tell a lie, it's bound to catch up with you. Past always does.
In the country. Sometimes I live in the town. Sometimes I take a great milking. Oh, easy on the house here. Good night, good night.
I need some money, Ethan.
For what?
Well, it's just $3. Just enough to buy Sunday's dinner.
Ain't you got any money of your own? Huh?
No, I ain't.
You ain't got no way to get me, have you? You just keep that in mind. That's take a great notion to cut and run. And don't be biting the hand that feeds you, gal. For just as sure as God made little green apples, that hand will bite you right back. Right? Right.
Makes you think.
What?
About lies. Maybe if I told Steve the truth, or Tricia hadn't stood up to grandfather, or Cease wouldn't have made some
No,
damn deal.
Curtis, there's too many lies.
Yeah, well, if everybody had just been honest.
Well, that ain't so easy to do.
Why not?
Because sometimes people are afraid of the truth. Because sometimes the truth hurts them, and then...
What's the matter?
Curtis, I just love you so much, and I just wish that I could put it into words, you know?
Are you sure that's all?
Isn't that enough? Hey, listen, I lost track of time, and I'm late for work, and I gotta get back to the garage right now.
Lottie, will you wait a second?
Maybe I shouldn't have gone and opened my big mouth.
Ava, don't play games with me. If you know something, tell me.
You may think your grandfather hatched the plot to break you and Steve up.
With help from my mother, of course.
Yes. But there was another person involved. In fact, this person was the key to the success of the thing. You getting the glimmer? Patricia, come on, think. How could your grandfather get the DA to drop the charges against Steve?
By pulling all kinds of strings.
One of which was buying off the key witness in the case. Yes, he got Cecilia to take back her testimony about the rape. He didn't exactly buy her, but it's more like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, you know.
Oh.
And after your grandfather pointed out the advantages of Cecilia, I don't know the exact words, but it must have been something like, Cecilia, my dear, don't you see how this could work for both of us? Steve out of prison, Trish out of his life. He's all yours.
Oh, my God.
And now Gwyneth has told Steve the whole story. Can you imagine how he feels towards Cecilia right this minute? In fact, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from Steve real soon. Well, maybe not right away, of course, because he's in total shock, but maybe in a couple days or a few weeks. You know?
Ava, get out.
What?
I said get out. Go, now. I can't let myself hope. Steve.
Steve, please, try to understand. I know how hurt you must be. I didn't want to do any of this. But when Mr. Alden came to me and told me what he had in mind, how it could keep you from going back to prison...
So you did it all for me, huh?
Yes. All right, there was a part of me that wanted Tricia out of the way. They wanted you for myself. But if I hadn't gone along with Mr. Alden, neither one of us would have had you. Because believe me, he was ready to blow the whistle. If Tricia made one move in your direction...
Look, you could have told me what was happening. You didn't have to lie to me.
And if I had told you, what would you have done? You would have gone straight to Tricia, and then Mr. Alden would have gone straight to the DA, and you would have been back in jail so fast.
Oh, so you trapped me into marrying you instead, huh?
No. I was going to leave town, don't you remember? And you came after me, and you talked me out of it. You were the one that said, let's get married. It was your idea. It was like you couldn't wait for us to be together. You are so loving. You are so warm and gentle. I will never forget that night. Can you honestly say that it wasn't beautiful and wonderful?
Wait a second. There's only one thing that matters here. You lied to me. And people don't lie to somebody they love.
But they lie to themselves. Don't you see? Once I had convinced myself that you really loved me, it was easy. I said, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. It was for you. All that's in the past. I did it for you so you wouldn't have to go back to prison. And did it really turn out so bad? Tricia's where she wants to be.
With that crumb. With Donatos.
If she didn't want to be there, wouldn't she have left by now? After you told her that you hadn't realized what had happened, that you didn't get the second letter? Steve, we have so much together. We have a life ahead of us. And I love you so much. Please, please, give me a chance to make it up to you. Steve!
I gotta get out of here. I gotta have time to think about this.
Share the love each weekday on General Hospital.
One little verse I like to forgot. Champagne. One little verse I like to forgot. Little woman set the hill back.
Wait a minute. Hey, whoa. Now, why did you run away from me like that?
I told you I had to get back to work.
Okay, well, I thought I might be able to talk into leaving for the rest of the day.
Well, you can't, because I got a million things I got to do this afternoon.
That's right. While rich folks play, poor folks stay and slave it away. They surely do.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, that just be an old mountain saying is all. Still, I imagine it would be fun just to be able to take off whenever the spirit moves you.
Some people don't need a job to be able to do that, even.
I suppose that's true, Ronnie. But I do not mean to interrupt you two lovebirds, considering you're having a spat.
We are having no such thing.
You weren't. Well, then I surely did hear you wrong. Shampoo, shampoo.
Yeah, well, I better get back to the office. Hey, I know you're worried about Steve and Steve.
No, I don't want to talk about
Okay, fine. I'll see you.
it. Fine. I'll call you this evening.
Goodbye.
I tell you, even, you are pressing your luck.
Oh, here we go, darling, home again. It's like I promised I'd bring you home. I'm leaving, Japes. Promise made, be a promise kept.
Oh, I do know that, even. Oh, I was such a fool to ever leave you.
4 words have never been spoke, darling. But I forgive you, because I know you have seen the errors of your ways.
Oh, I have, Ethan. I truly have. Here. But do you think that you're ever... What are you staring at?
Huh? Nothing, gal. Just thinking.
It's Walski's garage.
Lottie, it's Steve. Steve's gone. He walked out and he's never coming back. He'll never forgive me. Never.
No, Cease, honey, let's not talk about it here. I'll tell you, I'll be over just as soon as I can. You just hold on, okay? Okay, I'll be right over. Bye.
Trisha, have you heard?
About you and Cecilia, yes.
It's all over, finished. I'm getting a divorce as soon as I can.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I never loved her in the first place. I never should have married her. I only did it because I was so mad, so hurt. Trisha, is it too late for us to start over?
Oh, my darling, never. It'll never be too late. Steve. Please come back to me.
See what it was really like on Our World.
This is David Hartman. Video. Join us tomorrow for Good Morning America.
Saturday following Heart of the City. Hawk is the... Stay tuned for All My Children.
Nothing reveals the answer. Is that truth that you're looking to find? It's nowhere outside of your mind. Around, around, and on.
a scholar on seduction.
You dream about me, Harry.
Are you kidding? What guy wouldn't? I'm crazy about you.
And a true believer in revenge.
There must be something I can do to get my daughter away from you, and I'm gonna find out what it is. It's the last thing I do.
Gwyneth Alden.
I hear something, okay? I promise. All right. Bye-bye.
What's that about? Steve's taken off?
Yeah. I don't like the idea of that kid roaming around town in the kind of shape he's in.
Well, not without a wink of sleep in 24 hours. I thought he was going to stay here and think about
Yeah,
what
well,
he
that's
would
what I thought, Kate, or I wouldn't have left him alone for a second.
do. Well, is he over at the garage? You call Cecilia?
Oh, that was Cecilia on the phone. She hasn't seen him for a while. When he pulled out of the driveway, he went in the opposite direction.
Hi. What's the matter? Is my lipstick on crooked or what? Ava, where did you run off to this morning? I didn't run off anywhere. I had an errand to run. What kind of an errand?
Mom, is it necessary for you to know every single detail of my personal business?
Hey, listen, your mother asked you a question. She has a right to know. So do I. Where were you, Ava?
All right. You'll probably find out anyway. Not that it's really anybody's business. I went to the casino.
I could feel it in my bones. Ava, you went over there and talked to Tricia, didn't you? Look at me. Answer me.
Steve. Hi, Tricia. I hope I'm not bothering you. I just wondered if... Oh, I am bothering you. No. Come on in. Well, see, what happened was I was in the middle of doing my nails and I ran out of polish remover. Well, Stupido strikes again. Could I borrow some? Sure. Here, thanks. Jenny, do you have to rush off? Sweetie, what's the matter? Ava was just here. You know, the new hostess in the dining room. Your ex-sister-in-law? Yeah. Well, she told me something I can't quite figure out. Remember Cecilia? The one that married Steve? It seems she played a very important part in breaking Steve and me up. In fact, if it hadn't been for her, we might still be together. Steve just found out. And so when you heard me knock on the door, you thought maybe... I thought maybe it might be him.
No, I don't have an appointment, and I don't have time to make one. Now just tell him I'm here. Fine, if that's the way you want it.
What the hell is...
Mr. Fletcher, remember me? Well, we got something to settle.
Tricia, what about it?
I don't believe this.
Are you telling me that you went out this door, deliberately went over to the casino, marched yourself
No.
to Tricia?
But you just said that
I just said I went to the casino. I work there, remember, Uncle Harry? It also happens that I lost an earring, and while I was looking for it, I
You
also...
just so happened to run into Tricia.
That's right.
And suddenly you discovered that your mouth was open, that your gums were flapping, and you ended up telling her everything you overheard here last night.
What if I did? I didn't tell her anything that wasn't true.
Ava, did you tell her that Cecilia knew all along about Mr. Alden's plan?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Why, Ava?
Because she has a right to know.
So you appointed yourself the one to drop this bomb on her, right? That's
Would
terrific,
anybody
Ava.
else have told her if I didn't? Also, Uncle Harry, Steve happens to be my cousin. I love him very dearly.
Oh, yeah, sure
And
you do.
Tricia was my sister-in-law. We were very close.
Oh, when was that, Ava?
She needs to know exactly what went down with her precious family. I took enough grief from the Aldens. I wouldn't wish it on anybody else. The only person you are looking out for, as usual, is yourself. Your own petty feelings about the Aldens.
Ava, after your mother and I told you, please don't get involved in it. You went over to Tricia's house and you told her everything.
Look, before you two have a total stroke, would you wait a minute? I don't think the news even fazed her.
What?
I don't think it matters to her anymore. And why should it? She's got Nick Donato's. Doesn't make any difference to her what went down with whom way back when.
I don't believe you, Ava.
Ask her yourself.
I got better things to do with my time, like trying to find my son. I'll get back to you later, Katie.
Right. Ava, someday.
Sounds like you're deep in the doghouse here, huh?
Tony, sometimes I am telling you, why can't people give me credit?
What was this all about?
My cousin Steve, who I love very dearly. I'm trying to help him out, in exchange for which I get my head handed to me.
How about a nice hot cup of tea? He isn't coming home, Lottie.
Of course he is. Just as soon as he's had a little time to get his head together. I mean, why wouldn't he, Steve?
After what I did? What you did was save him from going back to prison. I mean, that's the bottom line, ain't it?
He's gonna be able to see that.
Ain't she? No. Mm-mm. You just leave the latch key out and the porch light on. And he's gonna be back, you'll see. Oh, Lottie, how I wish. But you should have seen him. You should have heard his voice. Lottie, he's gone. He's gone.
Steve, what are you doing here? What's got you so upset?
I'm mad, and I'll tell you why.
Not at the top of your lungs, you won't. Now sit down and we'll discuss whatever's eating you quietly, or I call security and have you tossed out of here. It's your choice. Now what's the problem?
You lied to me all along, didn't you?
Lied.
You were my lawyer. You're making deals behind my back.
If you're referring to what I did to get you out of prison...
But you know damn well I am.
That was no deal. That was simply a lot of people doing their best on your behalf. The DA decided to drop charges against you.
Why?
Because the alleged victim of the rape recanted her testimony. For Pete's sake, she's your wife. You should know that much.
And why did she do that? Because she had a deal with Cabot Alden. And Cabot Alden had a deal with his granddaughter.
There were some family considerations.
Oh, you
involved.
better believe there were.
I was not terribly happy with the agreement that was struck. But let's face it, Steve, it was better than going back to prison.
Why didn't you tell me that the Aldens were the cause for Tricia and me breaking up?
I was trying to protect your best interests.
By lying to me?
Steve, if you had known about the agreement between Cabot and Tricia, you would never have gone along with it. You would have defied him, maybe grabbed Tricia and taken off the way you did before. Who knows? But sooner or later, you would have gone back to prison, and this time, pal, it would have been 5 or 10 years. Look, I understand your anger. What Cabot Alden did was contemptible, but the point is that you're out of prison. You've made a life for yourself. I understand you got a nice business going. You're happily married. Oh. You know, I happen to think quite a lot of Cecilia. I got to know your wife pretty well during those interviews with the DA. And let me tell you something. She did something really hard. She knew about the agreement between Cabot and Tricia, and she didn't want any part of it.
Then why'd she go through with it?
Oh, my God, Steve, if you don't understand that by now, she's crazy about you, kid. She would have done anything to keep you from going back to prison. And if you can't appreciate that... In any case, I understand that Tricia is involved with Nick Donatos. Isn't that right?
So now Steve knows everything. What next?
Who knows?
What would you like to see happen?
Is it up to me?
Okay. How do you think this is going to affect Steve's marriage?
I hope... No, I shouldn't say it.
You hope Steve will see the light?
Could he possibly be happy with her? I mean, now that he knows the truth. If I were married to somebody that... I'm just spinning my wheels.
Sweetie, if you are, nobody could blame you. Why don't you find out for sure?
How?
Go to Steve. Ask him how he feels. Why not?
As far as I know, he's still married to her. And if I went to him, it would be as if I was trying to take him away from Cecilia, interfering in his life, the very thing I hated when my family did it to me.
What if Steve and Cecilia have already split up?
then things would be different. But until I know. Also, if I made any kind of move in Steve's direction and Nick found out and went to the DA, he would go right back to prison. So all I can do is wait and hope.
And when I heard the whole story, I was shocked. Worn up. End of the school year?
At least.
Wonderful. What about you?
I'm gonna put my career on hold for a while. Such a fantastic father.
Hey, who you hassling, man? Nobody, man. Then watch where you're going, weirdo. Me? Watch where I'm going? Yeah, you. Who the hell you think you're talking to, man? Why don't you step outside? I'll kick you upside the face. Did you listen to this punk? Yeah, forget it, Mike. He's not worth it. Come on.
Rob, are you crazy? I bet one of those guys could beat you up.
The hell they could. Anyway, what's it to you?
I thought I was your friend.
You are?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Well, I thought after I blew the whistle on you with Mr. Vogt.
Rob, you were just trying to do the right thing. In fact, it was pretty dumb of me not to listen to him. I could have saved everybody from a lot of trouble, right?
You said it, not me.
Is that why you've been avoiding me? You thought I was mad at you?
I guess so, I don't know. So how you been?
Great.
Everything okay at home?
Yeah, everything's great.
I heard your old man, married his lady.
Yeah, Lorna's terrific.
You sure you're not just saying that?
Really, everything's great. How about you?
What about me?
Well, the last time we talked, you were having some problems at home.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Well, no sweat. Just forget it.
Sure, because, I mean, if there's any way I can help
Kelly,
you,
I said forget it.
You're really steamed, aren't you?
Didn't believe I asked. Wouldn't you be?
Buy you a cup of coffee?
Coffee?
You know, cool down, talk it out. I'm a good listener.
Are you asking me out?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, let me lay something on you. It's going to take a lot more than a cup of coffee for me to go out with you.
How much more? Had any better offers lately? That's what I thought.
Oh, what the heck? Why not?
There you go.
Didn't I see you at the casino today?
Yeah? Why?
Yeah, talking to Nick, right? What about? I mean, not that it's really any of my business.
That's right. It's not any of your business, but just so you won't lose any sleep tonight, I was just checking back on a job.
Funny. Could have swore there was more going on than that.
You know, if we're going to get into this cross-examination bit, then let's just forget it, okay?
Tony, I'm sorry. Scratch that last question. In fact, scratch all the questions. And, could I have an English muffin with my coffee?
Why am I torturing myself like this, Lottie? He's not coming home. I know it.
Good Lord, Cease. It's only been 2-3 hours since he walked out of here. There's just not enough time.
What are you doing? I'm leaving. Now, you just wait a minute. What choice do I have? I should have done this a long time ago. Now, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I was going to leave once before, when I first made this deal with Cabot Alden. I didn't think that I could ever face Steve again.
But he asked you to marry him instead, right? Now, that's gotta prove something to you. Now, you just give me that.
Stop.
Give it to me.
Lottie, please. This is something that I have to do.
I am not gonna let you throw your life away.
I haven't got any life. At least not here.
Cease. Look at me. Now, maybe if I say this enough times, it's gonna finally sink in. Now, Steve is hurting real bad right now,
And he is probably half crazy, wondering who's who and what's what, and is there anybody in this whole world that he can believe in? And you've got to be patient with him and give him some time to sort things out and to get his head back together. Because when he does, that door is going to open and he is going to walk right back in here.
Mommy, it is no use. We both know that he's not coming back.
Better? Good. Now, the first thing we have to do is find out what's happening between Steve and Cecilia. At least that way you know where you stand.
How am I going to do that? Even if it weren't for Nick. What am I supposed to do? Walk up to Steve's front door, knock, and say, what's going on between the two of you?
I guess you can't do that.
But I have to let him know how I feel. I mean, he has the right to know. Jenny, would you do me a really big favor?
I'm way ahead of you, kid.
Well, you couldn't walk up to his front door either.
No, not exactly. But I've worked in casinos long enough to be able to read people's character by their body language, how they relate to each other. All I have to do is see Steve and Cecilia together. Of course, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that.
I know a way.
I guess I made a real jerk out of myself, huh?
Hey, Sam Fletcher's your lawyer. You had a right to know what was going on. He should have leveled with you.
Yeah, but like he said, Pop, he had my best interests at heart. I had no right going in there, barging in, yelling and screaming at the guy.
Come on, son. You've been through an awful lot these past few days. I'm sure Sam Fletcher understands that. Son, something else I gotta tell you. Sit down, will you? I hate to lay this on you, kid, but Eva overheard Kate and me talking here last night about Cecilia. She overheard everything.
Well, I hope you told her to keep her mouth shut.
Of course I did. And so did your Aunt Kate. But that didn't stop Ava. She went right over to the River Palace Casino and she spilled everything out to Tricia.
So Tricia knows?
She knows that you and Cecilia are maybe on the outs, that you're really upset with her. Or that maybe things are over between you two.
What did Tricia say?
Well, now, look, you gotta consider the source. But Ava said that Tricia acted like it didn't make a bit of difference to her. Stevie, it was like she couldn't have cared less.
Disney's Sunday movie. Everybody's favorite bug is back. Herbie's cruising south of the border and facing trouble head on. Harvey Korman and Cloris Leachman star in Herbie Goes Bananas.